Wait, you don't know this, right? Wait, hold on.
Here I am. Rock you like a little kid.
Like this. And then there's. You take a mortal man. And put him in control. Watch him become a god. And watch people's heads a-roll. I don't know the other riffs. That was my.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you. I tried, man.
How did you feel at how'd you feel at West Texas Comic Con?
Oh, how I felt about that? I felt
How'd you feel when we walked in there?
a little uncomfortable.
What did you think we were gonna do?
Some stupid ass shit. And it was my first time being in that kind of environment too, so I didn't know what to expect.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I did have fun. You know, there was a couple things at that moment that I feel like I shouldn't have done.
Like what?
That's not the kind of person I was, and that was just awkward as hell, in my opinion. But that's probably just me being hard on myself. But.
We're not trying to pick on people.
Oh yeah, we're not trying to pick on people. We're just trying to have a good time, and you know.
That's why it was funny. It was just funny having like awkwardness in the video.
Yeah, sometimes awkwardness can be funny. What else?
Why did you do that shit to that Crunch girl?
Because I don't like corporate gyms.
You don't like corporate gyms?
Fuck corporate gyms, dude. And you know, I saw a lot of interesting things that I've never seen in real life that was at Comic-Con. Like I saw a cross-dresser for the first time.
A cross-dresser?
Yeah, that was a cross-dresser.
I mean, yeah.
And did I have an issue with that? No, because he's human, he breathes air just like me, but you know, it's like a moose sighting.
A moose sighting?
Like, you know when you're driving in like Colorado and you're just like, a moose! That's literally how I felt in my head. It was like
stare and point.
Yeah, not stare and point. Whoa, a cross-dresser. Nice to meet you, man.
How'd you feel about the aerial people?
The aerial people.
Yeah.
Oh, those ladies? I mean, I wouldn't really say it's true fitness with what they're doing.
How'd you feel about Nightwall when you saw him?
I mean, my reaction to it all, it's like I saw him on the internet. Am I like a diehard fan? No. But you know me, I play Skyrim and Fallout 4 a lot, and I was just like, yo, I saw him in real life. He's from where we're from. I'm not going to say it because confidentiality reasons.
I mean, I don't put it everywhere, but it's pretty easy to find out.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to find out, but still, I don't want to go out of my way to do anything to fuck everything up, though.
Yeah, I got you, but...
And plus, I'm not gonna lie to you, man, I feel like the time that Nightwall decided to have nothing to do with it anymore is when I gave him your number.
Yeah, I think we probably weirded him out.
Yeah, I felt like a fucking dickhead, dude.
I thought he told you to give me his number.
He definitely said, oh, hey, I'm down to do videos with you.
I can see how it was perceived.
Yeah, and I kind of felt like an asshole for doing that.
I know, I'm cringing whenever I think about that.
I'm cringing right now. This is my cringe face, dude. I tried to do my best to help people out, and I did the exact opposite. I'd be pissed off if somebody did that to me, too. But yeah, that whole deal with Nightwall, I feel like I was the one that fucked up. He doesn't hate us or anything like that. He just hasn't said anything.
I mean, I just know that he's probably like These kids.
I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about it, man.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, like, it's funny.
You weren't the one that doxed his number. Well,
It's just a
doxed, I've used in a very vague sense.
I mean, that's a good way to put it, though. That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah,
It's kinda
that's pretty much what I did, yeah. I'm not proud of it whatsoever.
I mean, it's...
If I did it with all the fucking fanboys of him and whatnot, I would never do that, though. That shit is just immoral, stupid.
What do you think of the videos that we've made together?
The videos that we made together is either good or is either meh.
Which ones are meh?
I may need to watch them again.
You were in the Nostrada show, eating watermelon.
Oh yeah, that part I didn't mind doing. It's just that nobody heard a damn word I was saying. West Texas Comic Con was good, but I didn't like the way I acted in it.
I think you're probably the best part of that video.
I mean, I appreciate you saying that, man, but it's
I mean,
like...
you're honestly the funniest part of the video. And
Okay.
I mean, I'm not very energetic unless I really get
Yeah.
myself worked up about an idea or something.
You know, Cleveland Jr. and Family Guy. Not when he's a fat dude, but like back then in the early show
Yeah.
when he was just woo woo woo,
Yeah.
things like that. That's basically my personality. When you just need to chill the fuck out at times. I never learned that. I'm always too high energy, dude. That's my biggest flaw when it comes to just social interactions and relationships. And this is another thing too, is like when you have such high energy levels, when you're not showing that energy, everyone's gonna think you're depressed. Like, can I not sit down and be quiet?
I'm not very enthusiastic or energetic about many things. So that's
Yeah.
honestly like my problem with people sometimes. I'm too much for people. A lot of the times I'm too much for people, but also like there's a lot of time that I can't get on people's level. Like people approach me with like they're like really interested in something or like passionate or like they're like, hey man, check out this, and I'm just like not in the mood and I'm just like completely turned off and I'm just
Yeah.
a prick. Got any top things on women? Who do you think's more serious, women or men?
It depends on the man and it depends on the woman. You can't really say that women are not as serious because you gotta understand women crave sex about as much as men, and women crave affection and things like that just about as much as men too.
What's the stankiest pussy you ever had?
Fuck, that is something I don't know, man. Probably the second one. I feel very nasty saying that. But it was true though, like how else am I supposed to say it? Yeah, if you put it weird out of context, dude, I mean, I may... You know how I am, so then... Yeah, but anyways now, but yeah, that's how I felt when I was literally just... And the girl...
How do you expect me not to put that?
First girl you meet, you're gonna think she's the best girl ever. And you start living with each other, you're gonna start seeing all of her flaws, maybe a little bit earlier than 5 years, but you'll definitely fully experience it within 5 years. You'll start to notice, oh, this is what's wrong with her. Oh, that's just nasty. She does that. She...
Oh, that's just nasty.
Like, it's true,
I know what
dude.
you mean.
You gotta understand, y'all live with each other now for an extensive period of time. Or just in general, you're gonna experience her doing some potentially nasty things.
Some potentially nasty things.
Like, you're gonna see her hock a loogie in the fucking sink. At times. But If anything, that's not that gross because chances are she probably did that a couple times on your dick already. You know, goes down here at times if you're into that. Just zoom, zoom, zoom. This is how the second girl was giving me head right here. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Are you watching?
Yeah.
This is how she was doing.
Where is the clitoris?
This is her laying supine. You know what supine is, right?
I see what you mean.
Where my pointer fingers are. I know my anatomy, dude.
Okay. Just checking. How should people go about having sex? What should they do in terms of safety and how cautious should they be?
Sex comes in 3 phases, okay? Maybe even 4. The first phase, this should always happen before you have sex with a woman, alright? The foreplay phase, if you don't do any sort of foreplay, you're not developing any sort of excitement for yourself and more importantly for her. You gotta warm her up a little bit before y'all start having sex. Like you gotta.
I thought you were gonna like give like safety tips.
This is what you do. Sometimes if her either one of 2 things means. 1, she just doesn't have good hygiene. 2, there's too many men who and the last thing you want, raw dogging potentially, while there's still some of that left. That's fucking disgusting, right? So this is what you do. Get under there, and you gotta be swift with it too. And you just sniff. Don't go down on her, but at most use a condom. I don't have any advice other than you feel like you're about to come, think of grandma.